Hello everybody, it's Maikito. I hope everybody's having a good day, has had a good past couple of days. Surprise, I guess you can say. Um, my first NBA video of the season. I wasn't really planning on making a video, but I've had the last couple of days off, and I figured why not. I'm actually gonna have a video tomorrow as well for the games. I know a couple people asked me if I was gonna make an NBA video, because for those that don't know and that are kind of newer to the channel, I made a couple last season on the NBA, more towards like the NBA finals and stuff with the Celtics and Dallas, and I do NBA like for myself and stuff like that. Um, it's not as as much as I do with soccer, because I watch that a lot more. But I do NBA as well, and it's completely up to you whether you want to tell. Just because I'm not really known as an NBA person, but I am a guy that likes to play by the numbers and stuff like that. So I did find some that I did like. There's not that many games out. I believe there's only 2 games out. Probably won't have any added plays. And just quickly before I get into the video, just want to mention I haven't been super active when it comes to the Discord. I apologize for that. Usually I'm more active when it comes to interacting with y'all and stuff like that. So recently I just feel like I haven't really been in the right headspace, if that makes sense. Just mentally, I just feel exhausted and I have other stuff going on, and I just really haven't really been like on my phone a lot, if that makes sense. I do apologize for that. But I'm still making videos. Videos for me is a way for me to distract myself. It's something I like to do for fun. So don't think I'm forcing these videos out, because I'm not. I love making these videos because I love helping other people. And whenever people hit off of my stuff, they send us slips on the Discord, and it just makes me happy seeing how much you guys win and stuff like that. So just wanted to get that out the way. And again, I'm usually more active on Discord, but I haven't been recently. I apologize for that. I'll try to get more into it in the last couple of days. Sorry for going on the rant. I mean, I'm sure maybe some of you might have skipped to the plays part, which is what you guys are here for at the end of the day. So I'll just get into the ones that I have. The first one is Missy to go higher than 7.5 rebounds and assists, playing away from home for the Pelicans, going up against OKC. OKC allowed the third most rebounds to centers so far, and that was with Chet Holmgren while he was playing. But both of their centers, Chet Holmgren and Hardenstein, are both out, so they don't have any centers. Last game, they used Jalen Williams as the center in that game. And in that game, they gave Zubac 14 rebounds in that game alone. And Missy has been playing more minutes so far, especially with all the injuries that he's had. And he's played 20 plus minutes in 9 games so far, and has gone over in 7 out of 9 games. And he just played 2 days ago, when the game is going to play. He would have had 2 days. He played 30 minutes against the Nets and went over this mark and had 13 rebounds and assists. I believe he had 10 rebounds or 11 rebounds, 2 assists or something like that. And OKC also give the most assists to centers. I think it's just a good matchup. He's been getting the minutes. As long as he gets the minutes 20, I expect around 25 minutes. I think that's a good mark for him to take, especially with all the injuries that Pelicans have. They don't have a big rotation, so he's gonna get a lot of minutes. So I like this prop. I like Missy to go higher than 7.5 rebounds and assists. And the second prop that I found that I like so far is James Harden to go higher than 21.5 points, playing away from home. For the Clippers, going up against Houston, he's averaging 20.8 points this season so far, so going right under this mark. But Houston is a good defensive team, don't get me wrong, but they actually give up the 8th most points to point guards this season. Tends to be their defensive weak point when it comes to this season so far. And since leaving Houston, he's played them 7 times. They've played each other 7 times, and he's gone over in 4 out of 7 games against them. And 2 out of those games, he went right under with 21 points. So he had 21 or more in 6 out of 7 games. We just need him to get that one extra point. And in the games that he went over, he took 15, 16, 18, and 11 field goal attempts. And the ones where he ended with 21, he had 19 and 13 field goal attempts. And he's averaging 16.5 field goal attempts per game. So we just need him to take the shots, which he usually has this season, especially with the injuries that they've been having as well, with Kawhi out. As he does shoot against Houston, and he will shoot. He just needs to make his chances. And if you look at the last couple of point guards that has played against Houston that actually do shoot the ball, Cade Cunningham had 26 points with 21 field goal attempts. SGA had 29 points from 16 field goal attempts. And Brunson had 29 points from 24 field goal attempts. As long as he takes those 15, 16, as long as he shoots 21.5, I think is a good mark for him to take here and go over. He does relatively well when he plays Houston in general. And Houston in general don't give up a ton of assists. So Harden, if they want to win, he's gonna have to be more aggressive against them. Get those free throw attempts as well, because Houston does foul. So I like this as well. I like James Harden to go higher than 21.5 points. And then when it comes to money lines, I do have one play that I like. I was going through them, and it's the one that I like is Cavs minus 8.5 going up against Philly. Philly are going to be on the back-to-back after losing by 12 points at home against the Knicks, and they're going up against the undefeated Cavs team that can't score from literally anyone, whether it's Jarrett Allen, Evan Mobley, Garland, Donovan Mitchell just had a great game last game as well, so they can't score from anywhere. And even with Embiid coming back, I don't expect it to change much at all. In the game he came back in, he went 2 for 11 and shot 18% from the field. All of his points came from the free throw line. And Cat, who has been playing as a center for the Knicks, played and had 21 points. So even defensively, it's not like he did great or anything. He still gave Cat 21 points. And this prop has hit, and out of the 8 losses that the 76ers have lost, has hit in 7 out of 8 games that they've lost out of the 10 total games that they've played. So even in 7 out of 10 games, this prop has hit in 70%. Maxey is out with injury, so that offense that they had with him is not going to be there. He hasn't been there the last, 3 games or so. So Maxey's out. Cleveland are ranked, I believe, 9th or 10th best defensively. So their defense has been a little worse since last season, but they're still a good defensive team. And Paul George had a good game against the Knicks, but even then, Cleveland are ranked 3rd defensively against a small forward. So they still have, like I said, a good defensive team. And in 9 games in which the Cavs don't play in the back-to-back, so they're going to have at least a day's rest, their prop has hit in 6 out of 9 games so far, which is 67% hit rate as well. They have scored the most points per game in the league so far, and Philly won't be able to keep up against this Cavs team, especially on that back-to-back. And Philly on average have lost by 7.6 points on average this season. They give up the 8th most assists to opposing teams, while Cavs score the 5th most, or get 5th most assists per game. In general, the 76ers are going to be tired. It's an undefeated Cavs team, and I expect them to go out there and take care of business against 76ers. So I have the Cavs minus 8.5 going up against 76ers. Thank you everybody for watching. If you could, like the video, comment as well whether you guys think I should do more NBA videos, or depending on how this video goes, just your guys' opinion in general. Obviously, I'm still going to do soccer. That's not going to change or anything, but maybe in the days where I don't have any soccer videos, maybe I'll do NBA videos. I don't expect to do 2 videos back to back, like 2 videos in a day, one for basketball, one for NBA, because it is a lot of time consuming. But again, I did decide to do this one just because I had the last couple of days off, and I was thinking about doing one yesterday actually, but I got out of work late and stuff like that, so didn't have time for that. But I do have noticed that most people that post NBA videos post it on the morning of, so I figured by posting it at this time, it's not like I'm posting it late or anything. There's still going to be a lot of lines out. It's a large slate for tomorrow's game, so maybe I'll have added plays. I may or may not, but more than anything, tomorrow I'm going to focus on the soccer video because there will be games Thursday, so hopefully the props for those will be released tomorrow. And then, as always, all my codes for everything, player props, underdog, PrizePicks, my YouTube memberships if you're interested in supporting the channel, and you get the content out early. It's also linked in the description as well. But again, thank you everybody for supporting me. I know I haven't been active again on Discord, but I am trying to get back into the right headspace. I love doing this video, so nothing's gonna change when it comes to that. I just really do appreciate your guys' support, and I hope everybody has a good night, a good day, and we can cash out tomorrow.